Now, I don't mean to jinx anything, guys, but we're doing quite well. We've scored 10 more goals than anyone this season, and we're 13 games in, but we are 4th place. However, don't be alarmed, we have a game in hand, and if we win it, we go back to the top of the league. And also in this episode, we probably have the biggest game of the season, which is an FA Cup first round tie against Shrewsbury. Also, boys and girls, if you are enjoying the series and you're looking forward to today's episode, make sure you like the video and subscribe and turn the notifications on so you never miss an upload. And also comment down below what you think of the series so far and if you think we should make any more adjustments to the team. I'd love to hear on your input. It also helps with the algorithm, and so far this series has gone incredibly well, so let's keep it going, guys. You're doing a smashing job. Thank you very much. Now, without further ado, let's play some cardball. Hello everybody, my name is Alex and welcome to episode 4 of Awakening Wrexham. In today's episode we have 2 massive games. One is in the FA Cup first round, it's a replay even, and the other one is in the league. Hopefully we can go back to the top of the league. Okay, so since you last saw our Red Dragons, it's gone okay, you know, it's gone okay. However, there has been a few games we could have done better. As you can see, the first game we played was against Chesterfield, and at the time, if you remember, they are still first place. But as you can see, we beat them 3-0, which is quite a convincing win for us, and hopefully that gives us a little bit of confidence going forward. After the game against Chesterfield, we had our first game in the FA Cup against Curzon Ashton, which we won comfortably 3-0 with our second team. Now, following the FA Cup game, we had a very, very difficult tie against Barnet, and as you can see, we drew 3-all. They were 2-0 up against us, and we brought it back to 3-2, and then they scored a final goal to make it a draw in the 88th minute. And I'm sure you can imagine I wasn't very pleased with that at all. However, we then played Maidenhead and beat them 4-1, which was a very, very comfortable win for us. And then, unfortunately, we came across a very, very strong side in Torquay who beat us 3-2 at home. And then the last game we played was against Shrewsbury away in the FA Cup first round, which we drew 0-0 away. That is fantastic, I have to say. They're in League One. We drew to a League One side. That's great. However, though, as you can see in this episode, we will be playing them again. We will be playing Lynn and Shrewsbury. And the Shrewsbury game will be televised, so we get a little bit of money from that as well. Also, here is how the league table looks so far. As you can see, we've got Chesterfield first place, Notts County, followed by Stockport and us. The drastic thing, guys, is we've got 35 goals this season. And if you remember, my tactic is pretty much attack, attack, attack. And we've actually scored the most goals with 35 in 13 games. We've also conceded the most in the top 7. And all of our goals are thanks to these 3 magical players. Paul Mullin, who scored 14 goals and 15 appearances alongside 6 assists. And then we have Liam McCalendon, who is brilliant. I actually think he's very, very good. I never thought he would come to be this good, but he's got 9 goals and 8 assists. He is the absolute playmaker in this side. And then we have Ricky J. Jones, who came in last episode, and he scored 6 and 1 assist, which is really, really good. However, guys, our issue lies within our defence. What we're going to do to counter this, hopefully, is we're going to bring our wing-backs on to defend. They're going to stay as wing-backs for now, but we're going to still stick with this tactic. And of course, for the 4-2-4, we can also do the same thing here, but obviously they're fullbacks here, so they're going to stay back anyway. So now it is November. I thought we'd quickly look at the club vision. As you can see, the board is pretty pleased with us. Ryan and Rob are both very, very happy with our performances so far. Obviously, they don't expect us to be in the playoffs this year, but obviously we want the title. We need to go up this year. We need to keep the series rolling along. But this could all change in this episode, guys, because the board wants us to hit the second round of the FA Cup, and currently we're in the first round and we have Shrewsbury next. If we don't get through that, I don't know what's going to happen, because this is a requirement. It's not optional. But all we can do is put in our best performances and see what happens. So then, guys, this is the first team for the first game of the episode against Kings Lynn. As you can see, we are playing the 4-2-4 again. This was the formation we used last time we won against Maidenhead 4-1, so we're giving it another go to see if we can get another win here away from home. In the net, we have Laneton, followed by Green, Tozer, Hayden and Hosanna, hopefully conceding no goals this game. Grant and Jones in the middle for us. Ricky J. Jones moves out to the left, and we have McCalendon on the right. We then have Paul Mellon up front with Benny Ashley Still as the pressing forward. Hosanna comes in for Bramono because Bramono's out on international duty. Now then, let's get into the first game of the episode. So here we go then against Kings Lynn Town. Hopefully we can get a win here. We are away from home, of course. Here we have Bird on the ball. Passes to McFadden. Bird back again. Fernandez plays a lofted ball. Hayden knocks it down. However, Rowley gets on the end of it and he can run with the ball a little bit. Linton's through. Linton hits the post. Oh, dearie me. Here we have a highlight. Jones is on the ball. Grant into Green. Grant again. Sitting deep into Jones. Jones has a strike and it hits the crossbar back off the keeper. That could have been a phenomenal strike. Goal of the season contender, maybe. Now we have their Jones on the ball. It passes Linton into McFadden. Clunan. Over to Linton. He's offside, surely. He's not offside, but it is a corner. Here we have the corner now. Here's Clunan again. Puts in a little ball and it is cleared. Bird is on the edge of the box now to claim that. He passes back to his centre-half in Denton. McFadden, and it is no highlight, okay. Here we have Jones again with another throw-in into Coleman. Back to Jones. What can he do? He puts in a high ball and it's just claimed by Leighton. What can he do from this goal kick? Hayden. Drives with the ball into McAlindon. Into Hosanna. He is quick. He can run with the ball. Jones. Getting a bit beaten up there. He passes it off. Back to Hosanna. Who can drive down this wing. That's a very high ball into Ricky J. Jones, who knocks it into the net somehow. The goalkeeper has been near posted by a very, very strong header. 1-0 to the Red Dragons. And with that, that is half time. Unfortunately, I had the replays off, but they are on now. And well done, boys. That is not a bad start at all. We are winning away from home. Now then, guys, we are going to make a substitution. We are going to bring on Derek Osayor for Bernie Ashley Silva, who's done nothing this game. We're going to swap those two around as well. We're then going to bring on Fisayo Deli Bashiru for Anthony Grant. And then we're going to bring on Callum Gribben on the right-hand side to see what he can do from there. And believe it or not, guys, there was no more highlights after I made those substitutions. We just saw the game out and we won 1-0 comfortably. And here we have the league table after that game. We are now second place with a game in hand on Chesterfield. However, we do have to keep an eye on the teams below us because some of them do have games in hand. Okay then, guys, so we have some loan offers here for Cleworth, Messias and Ponticelli. I'm going to accept all these because we need to get this wage bill down and our roster is way too big. Unfortunately, Anthony Grant has picked up a little injury. He's probably going to be out for 2 weeks. And Max Cleworth is going to be on his way to Chippenham, which is local to me even, so I'm quite pleased he's going there. Also, Ponticelli is going to Fylde for some well-needed game time, and it gets a bit of the wages off our bill. And finally, Aidan Messias is going out on loan. Hopefully he gets some game time for us next season, though, because I think he'll grow quite a bit out on loan this season. Now then, guys, time for the biggest game of the season so far. It is at home to Shrewsbury. We drew to them 0-0 away in the first game, and now we are here again, and hopefully at home we can impress our home fans and bring back the win and go into the second round of the FA Cup. So then here you have the lineup in front of you. We have Luca Ashby-Hammond coming in for a cup game. We have Record and Tozer, Hayden and Bramono back from international duty. We have Fisayo Deli Bashiru, James Jones, Njoli on the left, Ricky J. Jones up front with Paul Mullin and McAlindon on the right. Now let's get into that second round. So here you go, the game has begun. This is the first highlight. Bramono plays it into McAlindon, then back to Bramono, into Hayden, back to Bramono. They're all feeding the ball through him. We go back to our goalkeeper. No silly mistakes, guys. Tozer hoofs the ball up, but it's headed down by Ibanks Landell. Leshabella can get there through to Bennett, I think that was. Into Pennington, puts a big ball into the box, and it hits the post, and it's out for a goal kick. Now we have a long throw-in coming in from Tozer. Back stick, McAlindon almost may have got fouled there if he went down. Jones smacks it outside of the box. We are 1-0 up against Shrewsbury. 2 divisions above us. 2 divisions. And we're beating them 1-0. Let's keep it up. Come on, the Red Dragon. I know we have the replay now. Jones absolutely strikes the ball into the back of the net. That had some venom on it, I have to say. Here we have Pennington on the ball. Puts a cross in. Ashby-Hammond makes the save. He's not the tallest goalkeeper, but he makes quite a few amount of catches in the air. He's taking his time with this. Kicks it long. Ricky J. Jones knocks it down. Paul Mullin's there. He can hold the ball up. McAlindon's through. McAlindon makes it 2-0. What is going on? I can't tell you. But we're scoring goals. We're not conceding them. That is football. Here we have the goal kick. Ricky J. Jones does fantastically to knock that ball down. Mullin finds the perfect pass to him. McAlindon does what he does best this season. He just puts it in the net for us. Here we have Shrewsbury with a corner now. Bennett, Cosgrove, and it's over the bar. Nothing of it. Now then, we have Daniels on the ball here. Cosgrove into Leahy. Plays the ball through. Cosgrove. Defenders caught out. It's Hayden. He makes up for it, though. It is a corner. And here we have the corner. What can Bennett do from this? Can we defend it? It is defended off the line by Record. What a clearance that is. And that is the first half. What a half that was. I can't believe it. Well done, lads. Well bloody done. Unreal. So the second half has begun, and Banks Lendell starts us off with Leshabella into Pennington. Back to Rente. Davis back to their goalkeeper. Morossi. I think it was Morossi. Into Rente. Davis. They're playing it slow now. His tempo slowed down. Nathaniel better plays it into Bowman. Leshabella. Rente. They're taking their time. Pennington finding the little opening, perhaps. Bennett plays it inside. Leshabella again. Into Pennington. This is nice football from them. Bennett. Big ball. And it's great defending again. Ugbeta's there and it's gone in. Sure, isn't he a centre-back, Ugbeta? Why is he playing so far up? But it is 2-1, guys. And we have to be on our toes now. We don't want to concede another one. But I am a little bit concerned how their centre-back's playing so far up the pitch. Ugbeta is in fact playing centre-mid. Here we have another highlight. Rente into Pennington. Bennett. Back to Rente. Davis. Banks Landell. Into Ugbeta. Leahy. Into Daniels. Ugbeta. Mullen claims the ball and Jolie's there. Can he get a nice touch? He has. Puts the ball in near post and Ricky J. Jones, is he fouled? He is. It is a penalty. And here's Njoli on the penalty. I thought Paul Mullen should be taking this, but as long as Njoli puts it away, I'm a happy camper. And he does. It's a nice placement. It's 3-1. I can't believe it. They are League One opposition, guys. This is mental. And who knows, could we be seeing European football next season if we win the FA Cup? Of course, we're not going to do it, but it's nice to dream, right? Here we have Jones into Jones. The two Joneses partnering up lovely, but it doesn't go in. But now then, guys, we are going to make a change in the fact of James Jones is knackered. He's played so many games back-to-back. He has scored for us, but he needs to come off. Now then, folks, I've actually decided to play a different formation. We've gone for a 5-3-1, I guess it is. No, 5-1-3-1 it is. What we've done is we brought on Osayor and we brought off Paul Mullen and brought Njoli up front. Alassani's came on for James Jones in the end, and Alassani will be playing as a central attacking midfielder. We'll only be playing Dele Bashiru behind him, but hopefully he can do a job with the 5 also behind him. And then we have Brown coming into the defence, so we can play a 5 at the back. And we're also going to bring down the mentality down to balance just to slow down the game. We're going to play a less of a tempo, maybe a tad bit of time wasting, and a lower line of engagement. And that should see us through to the end of the game, hopefully. Let's see how it goes. Here we have a highlight. Bramono's throw-in into McCalendon. And Jolie. Can he find a killer ball? He has. Osayor can't get onto it. Morossi is there. What can he do from this goal kick? Because this highlight is not over. Plays the long ball into Nurse. Nurse drives down the left wing. Toying with our right back. Bowman over the bar. Very, very close though. And as you can see, guys, we're in the 92nd minute. No silly mistakes now. We don't want to make any mistakes in front of 10,500 people. We've absolutely packed the race course. It's crazy. Hayden into Brown. Back to Hayden. Ashby Hammond. Long kick. And Jolie, they might be way too attacking here. And Jolie's swerving around. He's doing something. That's a nice ball. I'd say yours there. It's 4-1. Oh my God. This is great. Boys, unreal performance. Into the second round of the FA Cup we go. And that is the game. It is 4-1 at full time. Absolutely crazy performance. Now, hopefully we can do that in every league game from now on. Okay, so we will be playing Leyton Orient in the next round of the FA Cup. I completely forgot the draw already happened. So, as you can see, they are on the 4th of December. But we will not be playing that game on YouTube, I'm afraid. We'll be back for the FA Trophy 3rd round. And we'll be playing Solihull Moors. So then, everybody, I have to say we have definitely definitely improved on our position in the league, and we have got through to the next round of the FA Cup. I am very, very impressed with this team so far. I know we're only in second place and we should be absolutely smashed in the league, but we've got plenty of time this season to turn it around, and hopefully we'll fly away with it eventually. But though, guys, that is the end of this episode of Awakening Wrexham. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button if you did enjoy it, and make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on so you never miss an upload. But with that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon.